Okay, this is a video for the Mangrid Tea, like is in drink tea, T-E-A. Mangrid, I don't know. It looks actually quite beautiful. I might post a close-up video at the end of this, but I got cuticles. My fingers are all busted up from training. I might put gloves on, do another video so you can get a close-up look. I can actually see through the shell on the right side. I did a flashlight thing where you can look at it. Maybe I'll pin a little part of that. It's done very well. It looks like it's filled up halfway with resin on the inside to hold the driver, so it's not loosely glued or anything that might fall off. It looks like it's quite well made. The cable is very decent. Black Sabbath, Sweet Leaf, Blind Faith, Can't Find My Way Home, Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun, America, Tin Man, Pink Floyd, On the Run, U2, Seconds from the War album, Violent Femmes, Blister in the Sun, Finger Snaps at 1:52 for about 6 seconds. I just tripped on that about an hour and a half ago. And Please Do Not Go also. Moby Dick, Led Zeppelin, Ain't Wasting No More Time, Allman Brothers. So April 9, 56 days between diamonds. The last time I put a diamond next to a title was 56 days ago. Because it's dilution. Prevent the dilution. If you have milk and you put water in it, you get watery milk. If you do that repeatedly, it turns into milky water. I don't want to have milky water. I don't want my diamonds to be like looked at in another diamond. Now save it. Save it for stuff you think this really would benefit people to have it in their possession, because it does something that lots of sets in its price range don't do. It's got a brilliantly tuned bass and mids, and also the treble itself is about 7 dB in the gain. It's got the dip, which is common between the L9, the V14. Other sets from other companies, including Hyla, they put it at about 6K. That seems to be what I like. And it's got info at and after 8K. Everything I've listened to sounds very, very good. If you're a bass head, you're going to have to EQ this up a little bit. This is faithful to the reproduction. This sounds really, really good. And it's going to get a diamond. So the 56-day streak is broken. Let's go ahead and look at the music. First one I'm going to start with is U2 War. I love this album. This was when U2 was hungry and raw. And on this album is a track called Seconds. It takes a second to say goodbye, oh, oh, oh. Lightning crashes across the sky, east to west, to do or die, like a thief in the night, chase the world by candlelight. Fucking love this. And then it's got that kick drum, gung, 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 da-dun, dun, dun, da-dun, dun, dun, da-dun, dun, 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 dun. Maybe that's why I fell in love, because the bass and the kick drum are both prominent. Love it. Sounds fantastic on this set. Nothing is getting in the way of anything else, as this graph would indicate. The bass is not getting in the way of the mids. The treble elevation is not dominating anything. It's a few dB over the bass, but it's nicely done. Nothing is jumping over anything else. The vocals are not taking over the bass. The bass is not doing that to the vocals. There's not stuff later that's giving. It's why the JQ audio has not been enthusiastically pushed yet, because there are times where that's a little too, might be a little rough for some people. This is not the case with this set. This one is tuned like a couple very expensive sets, actually, that I'll maybe graph with them. So U2 is sounding absolutely fantastic. Next thing, turn the volume off. This is when Bonham goes to the hands. He's got a larger than average kick drum in front of him too, that I think you can see. I was listening to Moby Dick and just tripping on the quality of it, and decided to watch while I listened. He's doing a slightly different version, but when he gets to this part, he's pretty much doing the same thing. He's an animal. John Bonham was a fucking beast. He's hitting the cymbals with his hands and they sound as good as if he was using sticks. That's art right there. That's an artist. That's like a painter and you're watching him paint, except it's a drummer. And he's drumming with his hands. All of his kit, including the cymbals. Wonder if he'll reach over and hit while we're watching. Okay. Look at that dude. Okay, 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 okay. We'll stop. Stop. When I start listening to music and then going to YouTube to kind of line them up together to enjoy the audio and the visualization of Hendrix doing All Along the Watchtower solo or Bonham doing Moby Dick, I'm having a good time. Next track. Let me go to Violent Femmes. I noticed something today that I never did notice before, and it's Blister in the Sun, which is probably the most famous track. I like a couple other tracks better. There's a point at 1:52. Actually, it starts at 1:20 to 2 minutes. There's a very soft bass line, and he's whispering. Go on, like a blister in the sun, let me go on, go on. I can't remember what he's saying at that point, but he's whispering. And I'm a thought and I strut my stuff, then I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite and I just might stop to check it out. That part, when he's doing that part, and then the bass is going really slow. And I noticed today at 1:52, just 8 seconds before it starts crashing and going wild again, there's somebody snapping his fingers for about 6 seconds. The vocals are perfect, the bass is perfect, and I'm listening to a dude snapping. I never caught it before. If you're into those little Easter eggs, 1:52, Blister in the Sun. Turn it down with a good set. Listen to the finger snaps. He's only doing it for 6 seconds. Excellent stuff. Ain't Wasting No More Time. The Allman Brothers. This would be from Eat a Peach. Not true that he hit the back of a peach truck, though that's what people say. That's not what happened. This track, Ain't Wasting No More Time. This is a southern blues rock, very, very bluesy. The guitar, bass is coming in very nice. Guitar is distorted. I think it's steel guitar. It sounds great. Duane Allman's vocals are not overcoming. It's a very, very nice replay. It's an excellent set. I'm going to be comparing it with other sets. As it stands by itself, I would wreck it for its price and for its performance and for the fact that the chance of it delivering the goods with what you listen to and bass smearing into the mids or encroaching, that's not going to happen. The mids being too far back, that's not going to happen either. The treble too pronounced and taking over the rest of the replay, that's not going to happen either. The treble falling off around 8K and disappearing forever, that is not going to happen. Most of the things that I hear via feedback as being offensive or put up with because the rest of the replay is fine is not existing on this set. It plays music that I listen to very well. Therefore, it's going to get the Blue Diamond. And I kept the lights blue today, even though that's got a setting for it that I can connect it to the temperature of the board, the memory, and the CPU, and it'll be green when it's cool, and if it starts getting close to its threshold, it'll switch to orange and red. But because Blue Diamond, I'm going to leave it at blue today. So that's the Mangrid Tea. Pretty sure I'm getting it right. It plays music very well. It fits very well. And it's the first thing in 56 days that has made me think, yes, this is nice. I've listened to other good things in between that, and I've wrecked other things in between that, but not at this level. Gotta save the Blue Diamonds. Gotta pay attention. So I checked today, and I think it's been 56 days. I'm kind of proud of myself. Remember what I said. Put the water in the milk. Watery milk. Do that 3-4 times. It's milky water. I don't want to have milky water wrecks. Okay? So I'm out. You guys take care. You'll probably be seeing a lot of this coming up. Let me know what you want to compare it with. And I'm out.
hoes yelling my name. To be precise, ripping mics is the light of my life. You frontin' like you trifling, never